even for me. Welcome to tonight's concert. We've got an absolutely fantastic lineup for you for tonight. I think there's not going to be a bad moment tonight. We're starting with some people who are not used to doing what's known as the graveyard slot, but they're going to enjoy it because they're going to have the time to listen to everybody else. Two fantastic artists from Australia who you know very well, who've graced this very tent, this very marquee many a times, with another talent. And I haven't actually seen this as a trio, but I've heard really good reports about it. Kerr, Fagan and Habron.
Thank you. It's great to be here. We love Warwick, and we've all been here many times separately, but we've never played here before as a three, so it's a treat for us. Thank you for being here with us.
Thank you very much. Well, what a lovely evening it is to be here. You all look really relaxed. It's great. You look relaxed, happy. You look like you've been in the sunshine. It's fantastic. So, a song about the First World War then. Now, I know three, and as two of them were written by the next act and are my favourite songs, I won't do those two. I'll do the other one that I really like. This is called Farmhands and Masters, and it's a song that Nancy and Rob and I recorded last year on an album called Station House. I first heard it in Norwich and tracked it down to the writer, who is from Hertfordshire. He's called Rod Puddyfoot, and this is his song, Farmhands and Masters.
All our lives we rise at 5, walk weary through the glistening dew, ditches to clear and gates to hang, and hedgerows need attending to. Upon cold tea we breakfasted, a rind of fat, a crust of bread, to soak up all the sweat we've shed, as the farmhand serves his master. And through the haze of summer days, you curse the heat and you shear the sheep, an August sun strong on your back, the harvest walks you off your feet. There's many a wheat ear and barley head rubs through your shirt and chafes you red, and the stubble spikes you where you tread, as the farmhand serves his master. And when the fields give up their yields, you plough and harrow and you lay to fallow. Our master's mind has turned to sport in hunting pink and horn to hallow. The mill stream where the foxes fled, we open gates as we are bid, or he'll fetch his crop to us instead. Still the farmhand serves his master. There's news of war on Belgium's shore. We must enlist, we daren't resist. In carts they drove us to the train and pushed a shilling in our fist. In Flemish mud we crawled and bled, till most of us was maimed or dead. But it put some sense into our heads. To hell with all the masters.
Thank you very much.
For a stormy cloud hangs over old England, and a fortune across the deep sea. It's hard to be leaving old England, but weep not, oh weep not for me. For a stormy cloud hangs over old England, and a fortune across the deep sea. There's a squire just a-going from his dwelling. He is counting his wealth by the score. If you hunt but one hair from his dwelling, he'll condemn you to jail evermore. So it's hard to be leaving old England, but weep not, oh weep not for me. For a stormy cloud hangs over old England, and a fortune across the deep sea. I could see my dear sister lying ill on a pallet of straw, not able to raise up her children, or to keep them from death's cruel door. Oh, it's hard to be leaving old England, but weep not, oh weep not for me. For a stormy cloud hangs over old England, and a fortune across the deep sea. Freedom, but he's first for to make you a slave. For he'll take all the bread from your children and transport you far over the waves. Oh, it's hard to be leaving old England, but weep not, oh weep not for me. For a stormy cloud hangs over old England, and a fortune across the England and old England. Yes, it's hard to be leaving old England, but weep not, oh weep not for me. For a stormy cloud hangs over old England, and it's all our times of old England, England and old England. Very hard. A stormy cloud hangs over old England, and a fortune across the deep sea.
Thank you very much. We'll play you a tune that I wrote not far from here, actually, in a village called Alveston, where there's a little road called Kissing Tree Lane, which I thought would be a great name for a tune. It had all these pictures of this big old tree under which generations of teenagers had snogged. Anyway, I couldn't find... Well, the only tree I could find that looked like it might have been that one was behind a large brick wall with a security fence. But I wrote the tune anyway because it was a nice idea. And then when we came to put our record together, most of the material was ready, but there were a few little gaps, and this tune matched very nicely with a song that Nancy had.
Which is a version of a traditional song, I bet you know, called I Wish I Wish. And it's that motif, I wish I were a maid again, but I never shall be, till apples grow on orange trees. And I've always loved that song. I learnt it from my mum, and I decided to slightly rewrite it so that it's slightly less about how horrid men are and a little bit more about how brilliant apples are. If you know, it's like... kind of upped the vitamin C content of the whole thing, made it a bit less wan. So, but it's a gorgeous song. My True Love Once is what my mum calls it. So this is Kissing Tree Lane. wish, but all in vain. I wish I had my heart again, my heart again. No man should tease till apples grow on orange trees. My true love once he courted me. He stole the fruit from my apple tree, and stole my heart and free goodwill. I must confess I love him still. I wish, but all in vain. I wish I had my heart again, my heart again. No man should heed till oranges grow from apple seed. All souls a warning take by me, and never climb another tree, and take no other on your knee, but keep your true love company. I wish, but all in vain. I wish I had my heart again, my heart again. No man should steal till apples grow inside orange peel. Once I was both young and free, and green leaves grew at my head and feet. But now my back does bend and bow. I think my apple's sweeter now. Thanks.
All right, some dance tunes for you. Thank you very much. Well, this festival keeps getting better and better. I have to say, I might just be carried away by the moment, the sunshine, but that's the best smelling on-stage towel I've ever been given. So thanks, guys. There's several layers of conditioning going on in this towel. It's remarkable. That's all I can say. So, the next song, I always thought this needed a bit of introduction, but it's most people in England and British Isles generally seem to have heard this song from Australia at some point over the last 30 years, which is about how long it's been around. And it's just a great song. I make no apology for singing a common song. It's called The Diamantina Drover, and it was written by a band who were very influential in my life growing up, listening to a red cassette in my parents' Nissan Cedric. And unfortunately, the tape player in the Cedric broke, and this was the only tape they could play, and it just went over and over again, which was quite good because it meant that me and my sister knew the whole album inside out by the time we were about 4.
That's how you get your kids into folk music,
right.
I think.
It's quite
It may
simple.
be unethical, but it's effective.
Did he say Nissan Cedric? Cool.
It's a really cool car, honest.
Oh, look, if you've got a Nissan Cedric, particularly in gold these days... But it's quite topical again, this song, because it's about drought, apart from anything else. And we've had quite a lot of that in Australia over the last 7 years. So there's quite a lot of evocative imagery about a river which is just a dust bed. It's hard to believe. But there are still rivers over there that only seem to get water in them every 10 years. And in the meantime, they have boat races anyway, you might know. There's one particular race in the Northern Territory where they just, if there's no water in the river, which is 9 years out of 10, they just poke holes in the bottom of the boats and run along the riverbed. So if you know the chorus, please sing along. If you don't, you soon will. So this is the Diamantina Drover. Faces in the photographs are fading, and I can't believe he looks so much like me, 'cause it's been 10 long years today since I left for Old Cork Station, saying I won't be back till the droving's done. Seems like the sun comes up each morning, sets me up and then takes it all away. Oh, but dreaming by the light of the campfire at night ends with the burning light of day. For the rain never falls on the dusty Diamantina. The drover finds it hard to change his mind, for the years have surely gone like a trace from Old Cork Station, and I won't be back till the droving's done. Sometimes think I'll settle back in Sydney, but it's been so long and it's hard to change your mind. For the cattle trail goes on and the fences roll forever, and I won't be back when the droving's done. For
station, and I won't be back till the droving's done. For the rain never falls on the dusty Diamantina. The drover finds it hard to change his mind. For the years have surely gone like the trains from Old Port Station, and I won't be back till the droving's
Oh, thank you. Lovely to hear you all singing that. That's fantastic. Thank you. If you like this music, we've got a CD. It's called Station House. It's the first one we've made as a trio. And after the show, in the sort of break where you can stretch your legs or get a drink, if you'd like to come and see us, we'll be just over by the excellent record shop there. And maybe we'll see you there. We're going to do a couple of new songs from Nancy's, the pen of Nancy over there. And the first one is a new song she's written called Queen of Waters, and this song is all about life on narrowboats. Some of you might even have a narrowboat, and this is for you. Or anyone who's been on a narrowboat, anyone who's been dragged along by an uncle or granddad who said, you'll love it, it's a fantastic way to spend 2 weeks of your summer holiday. You get to go to pubs, and you go, well, I got to go to pubs anyway, Granddad. Yeah.
You get to stay longer, I don't know why. Right. This is, it's called Queen of Waters, and it's actually a farewell to the boating life. And we kind of, I mean, maybe slightly cheekily, we count ourselves as locals because we lived here for a little while, or close to here anyway. We were travelling down from the north on our narrowboat, and we broke down at Hatton Lock, and we thought, oh, well, never mind. It was near the pub, and we had many happy months in the area. So this is, yeah, like James says, for anyone on boats or saying goodbye to boats, this is about a lovely boat, a blue butty, and a farewell to it, and it's called Queen of Waters. Well, away, my love, away, for we're sailing home today on a boat called Memory. Hail home, hearts that long for the land. Oh, she's like some Persian queen with her opal robe serene, in the lamplight shimmering. Hail home, hearts that long for the land. On a blue jay morning, feathering thorny memories. Hail home, hearts have been too long away. On a well-worn byway, travelling magpie gathering. Farewell, Queen of Water. Well, it's hard to roll in mirth when your feet don't touch the earth, and the wolf comes hungering. Hail home, hearts that long for the land. Folly never foots the bill, and we all shall pay in full for a life of melody. Hail home, hearts that long for the land. On a blue jay morning, feathering thorny memories. Hail home, hearts that been too long away. On a well-worn byway, travelling magpie gathering. Farewell, Queen of Waters. Well, I should have sewed my corn, but I danced until the dawn like an grasshopper ring. Hail home, hearts that long for the land. Oh, there must be better ways
but to keep the debts at bay, and the whiskey trickling hey-ho, hearts that long for the land. On a blue jay morning, feathering thorny memories hey-ho, hearts have been too long away. On a well-worn byway, travelling magpie gathering, farewell, Queen of Waters. So we'll bid our ship adieu. There's a mooring in the blue where the gulls are gathering hey-ho-ho, hearts that long for the land. Oh, she's like some Persian queen, and her like shall ne'er be seen, only in our reverie hey-ho-ho, hearts that long for the land. On a blue jay morning, feathering thorny memories hey-ho, hearts have been too long away. On a well-worn byway, travelling magpie gathering, farewell, Queen of Waters. On a blue jay morning, feathering thorny memories hey-ho, hearts have been too long away. On a well-worn byway, travelling magpie gathering, farewell, Queen of Waters. We'll do a couple of songs that we sort of put together. We introduced them to each other, I think, for the first time, and we kind of made them into sister songs, and we recorded them on Station House. And they're the second song is a song I grew up with as a kind of a workers' anthem, really. It's called Pie in the Sky. It's an anthem written by Joe Hill, founder, member of the International Workers of the World, who is still going strong. Thank you. And so please sing on this, do all the bits and everything. I just thought it was a fabulous song. Really, I guess it was his take on how his workers and his working people were being, fobbed off, really, by the sort of religion that was around at the time. This is at the very, very beginning of the 20th century. And so this is his, Joe Hill's little hymn, I guess. And we put it with another song which is about spirituality, we think. Slightly sort of softer, gentler song. And that's the take of a woman called Iris Dement, who's a great singer. This is her song called Let the Mystery Be. And then we'll go to
This is
Pie in
especially
the Sky.
for Mick.
Yeah, Mick likes this one, so this is for you. Everybody is wondering what and where they all came from. Everybody is worried about where they're gonna go when the whole thing's done. No one knows for certain, and so it's all the same to me. I think I'll just let the mystery be. Everybody is wondering what and where they all came from. Everybody is worried about where they're gonna go when the whole thing's done. No one knows for certain, so it's all the same to me. I think I'll just let the mystery be. Some say once gone, you're gone forever, and some say you're gonna come back. Some say you'll rest in the arms of your Saviour if in sinful ways you lack. Some say that they're coming back in a garden, bunch of carrots and little sweet peas. I think I'll just let the mystery be. Everybody's wondering what and where they all came from. Everybody is worried about where they're gonna go when the whole thing's done. No one knows for certain, so it's all the same to me. I think I'll just let the mystery be. Some say they're going to a place called glory, and I ain't saying it ain't a fact. But I've heard that I'm on the road to purgatory, and I don't like the sound of that. I believe in love and I live my life accordingly. But I choose to let the mystery be. Everybody's wondering what and where they all came from. Everybody's worried about where they're gonna go when the whole thing's done. No one knows for certain, so it's all the same to me. I think I'll just let the mystery be.
Come out every night, trying to tell us what's wrong and what's right. When we ask about something to eat, they will answer in voices so sweet that you will eat by and by in that glorious land above the sky. Work and pray, live on hay. You'll get pie in the sky when you die. Then those old holy rollers come out, and they sing and they pray and they shout. Give your money to Jesus, they say. He will cure all diseases today. And you will eat by and by in that glorious land above the sky. Work and pray, live on hay. You'll get pie in the sky when you die. Working folk of all countries unite, side by side for our freedom we'll fight. When the world and its wealth we have gained, then no more will we hear their refrain of you will eat by and by in that glorious land above the sky. Work and pray, live on hay. You'll get pie in the sky when you die. And you will eat.
Everybody is wondering
by
what and
and
where they all came from.
in that glorious
Everybody is worried about where they're gonna go when the whole thing's done.
Work and
No one knows for certain, so
live on
it's all the same to me.
You get pie
I think I'll
in the
just
sky.
let the
You
mystery
get
be.
pie in the sky. You get pie in the sky when you die.
I think I'll just let the mystery be.
Well sung. Thank you very much. Thanks very much. We've got time for a couple more songs. Thanks for being a lovely, lovely Saturday night audience, and there's some great music as well, you know, to come tonight. Another song by Nancy, one of her new ones for you. This is called Keep Hauling On, and it's another chorus song we'd love you to try, and goes like this.
The chorus goes, keep hauling on, mighty the jaws of morning,
War has made the billows roar as we keep hauling on. And it would be great if you sang that with us. It's a peace song, and it's about a ship that goes to sea with kind of all of us on it, really. And that ship gets followed by a shark, which, of course, is just following the ship because that's what they do. But the crew takes it as kind of an omen, I guess, a kind of symbol of their guilty conscience about going to war. So a sea song and a peace song. This is called Keep Hauling On.
Keep hauling on, mighty the jaws of morning. War has made the billows roar as we keep hauling on. Set sail like bold Phoenicians for the gold on the horizon. Every soul lost to salvation, every song adieu, adieu. Our captain is our Lord and jailer, for his wealth is our starvation. Every face a mask of hunger, every song adieu, adieu. Keep hauling on, mighty the jaws of morning. War has made the billows roar as we keep hauling on. Two harbours, night falls black upon the water. Terror swims in every slumber, bidding dreams adieu, adieu. With the morning wrapped in silver, rides a shadow on the water. Eyes black as any cinder, bidding life adieu, adieu. Keep hauling on, mighty the jaws of morning. War has made the billows roar as we keep hauling on. Still our souls are on that water, like white gulls caught by the weather. Every siren singing danger, every song adieu, adieu. Keep hauling on, mighty the jaws of morning. War has made the billows roar as we keep hauling on. Keep hauling on, mighty the jaws of morning. War has made the billows roar as we keep hauling on.
Thank you. Thanks for singing. Yeah, Terminus. Terminus. Thank
Right,
you.
thank you.
We'll leave you with a couple of tunes by Rob Habron here. This is called Terminus, is the last one.
And
suitably.
Request Stop.
And Request Stop is the first one. Thanks so much for listening. Have a fantastic evening. Maybe we'll see you in the morning. We have a Meet the Artist at a very reasonable 11 a.m. So please come and meet us. We'll be fine by then, so it'll be great. Thanks for listening, and I hope you enjoy the night. Yeah? Thanks. Have a great night.
Big round of applause there, Kerr, Fagan, Habron. Right, we've just got a bit of the business end, shall we say, of the festival. I'd like to welcome, I'd like you to welcome on stage John Plum, who's the chairman of the festival, Dick Dixon, who you already know, most of you, who's part of the organisation, very much part of the heart of Warwick Festival, and the Mayor of Warwick, Peggy Bennett. So John Plum's going to come and say a few words. Give them a round of applause, please.
Well, hello, everybody. It's a wonderful festival, as you all know. We've got the Mayor of Warwick here, Peggy, who's going to present a cheque. Can't you hear? You can now, yeah. As I was saying, it's been a wonderful weekend so far, and no doubt will continue. Peggy Bennett, Mayor of Warwick, is going to present a cheque to Dick Dixon, you all know Dick, for £3,000. It's a contribution from the town towards the costs of running all this, and we are very, very grateful. So, thank you. Peggy?
Can you hear me? Good show. Right. Traditions are most important. I'm sorry, that's... Right. Now we can start. Traditions are most important in this county town. And special thanks on behalf of the town are extended to the organisers and the team coordinating this special Warwick Folk Festival, the 30th, which will be enjoyed by residents and visitors alike. I would therefore like to welcome dancers, musicians and spectators to this internationally acclaimed event and wish you all a weekend full of fine entertainment. I therefore have pleasure in presenting John Plum, Chairman of the Folk Festival, the cheque for £3,000 as a mark of the Town Council's ongoing support. He's behind me.
Is it actually in there, Peggy?
Oh, it's in there.
Well, I'll open it then.
You open it.
Well, Peggy, thank you very much indeed. And it has been signed and dated, so we're okay. Thanks again and welcome.
Could I say something else as well?
Yeah. Peggy's just going to say another couple of words.
This is going to be a big surprise to... Graham, I'm competing with you.
I know you are, Madam Mayor. No contest. I bow to your superiority.
Thank you very much. Dick, would you like to step forward? Anne Mellor, when Mayor presented you with a plaque marking your admission as the first honorary freeman of Warwick. This award was made to recognise the contribution which you and the Folk Festival have made to Warwick. And once again, I would thank you for all you and your team have accomplished in reaching the milestone of 30 years of entertainment for visitors and townspeople alike. I would like to present you with the badge of your office. It is an original design showing the town's badge. You should wear it at all civic events in the town and guilds throughout the country. Should you be hanged, you will be entitled to be buried in a silken shroud. But you can't afford or get away without paying parking fine. The town council will continue to support you and the festival. And once again, I'm sorry, I can't read this. And once again, thank you and the festival for your wonderful contribution to Warwick. Can't read it. I can't read it, but it is very heartfelt.
Thank you.
Please join with me. 3 cheers for our honorary freeman of Warwick, Dick Dixon. Hip hip. Hip hip.
Well, Madam Mayor, and we as a festival have really appreciated the help that we get off the people of Warwick in this wonderful school, and we really appreciate coming to such a wonderful place. But they haven't told you all the things, because I looked in this, what we get. If I'm found inebriated within the city walls, I get taken home in a taxi with a blue flashing light. I also have the right to bring up an unruly offspring. They also mentioned I would get buried, but I also have the right to a silken rope if hanged. There is somewhere within the bylaws that I do not have to pay bridge tolls, so I'm sure that this will mean parking tolls as well. I'm sure. But basically
Peggy says no.
Oh, right, okay. But there are a few little things. I'm going to research it further, but I'm sure there's lots of little things that I can go. And I think there's something about driving sheep up the high street, and I think we're going to have a go and see if we can do this. So it'll be something to look out for. But can I thank the Mayor and all the people of Warwick, because this is wonderful. It's not just for me. This festival is run by a lot of people, and I'm only just the person that stands up front. But there's a lot of people that put a lot of work in to make this festival happen. They're there. So I'd like you all to give all these people a big round of applause. And also, of course, to thank yourselves in a way, because we have such a wonderful audience and a wonderful family situation that comes here. Can I thank you on behalf of everybody that's involved with the festival for your support and help throughout the years? Because we've had the good times and the bad times with the weather and stuff, but we've always stuck together and got through them all, whether they've been good or bad. So thank you all for coming and enjoying this event that we love so dear, to make sure that it happens. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, honorary freeman of Warwick, Dick Dixon! And long may you continue coming to this event.
Right, there you are. How do you follow that? Maybe I should come on with a big bell. But we are going to follow it. We're going to follow it with to a certain extent, with quite a sort of sad thing, because this is the last tour that Eric Bogle's going to do in this country, because he's retiring to Australia where he lives with a cup of cocoa and a veggie